Back at 7:45, the big beautiful bill is now law and changes to your taxes are happening immediately. While tax season is still several months away, there are some changes that you might want to consider right now. Financial advisor Ernie Burns from Burns Financial joins us now to break this all down. Ernie, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Happy Friday to you.
Yep.
So let's start with tax rates. I understand that not much is really changing here right away with the passage of this bill.
Yeah, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, they extended it from 17 and now hopefully it's permanently. But what they've also done is raise the standard deduction. Singles $15,750 and now $31,500. That is 100% exempt from federal taxes, so they've raised it a couple $1,000s.
And let's talk about everyday taxpayers. There are some new deductions that they need to know about. Again, we're what, 8 or 9 months away from tax season, but it doesn't hurt to start having these conversations now.
No, and here's the thing: if you buy an American-made car, the first $10,000 of interest is now written off,
okay,
which is for federal taxes, which is nice. So there's a lot of loopholes, not loopholes, there's also a lot of benefits in this bill if people dig into it. So when they sit down with their CPA, they need to look for those.
Okay, and let's talk about changes for high earners who itemize when it comes to the SALT cap. Before we talk about changes to the SALT cap, let's first talk about what the SALT cap is.
The SALT cap is basically how much you can write off from your federal taxes on state and local taxes.
Okay.
So before, in 2017, it was $10,000, which was brought down from 20. Now it's been increased from 10,000 to 40,000.
Okay.
So it's really a win-win situation, really big for some of the other states that have higher taxes.
And then, of course, there are new breaks for seniors that they need to know about. Of course, seniors always looking at changes to their income and, of course, always looking at tax season well in advance. So what do seniors need to know?
A huge plus there. If you're 65 and over, the first $6,000 is tax-free. Well, excuse me, I'm sorry. The additional $6,000 is tax-free. So in other words, a married couple, the first $45,000 on your Social Security is 100% tax-free.
Okay.
So most seniors won't pay any taxes on Social Security.
Any changes when it comes to estate planning?
Yes, they've increased that deduction. Most people don't have that issue. It's first $15 million per individual or $30 million per family. That's an increase, but at the same time, that's going to always increase about 3.6% a year with inflation.
We, at the top of this conversation, mentioned the 2025 tax season, still 8 or 9 months away. But what is the big takeaway, or what do you want our viewers to take away from our conversation this morning?
Pre-retirees and retirees are going to get extended tax cuts.
Okay.
Than well more than before. It was always the income worker that was getting a little bit more of a tax deduction, and companies in itself. This time, everybody wins all the way around. Should,
again, 8 or 9 months out, is it too soon to start calling your CPA and saying, hey, let's look through this and see what I need to change, can change, should change to best benefit me come tax season?
It's a little early.
Okay.
However, if you write your notes on everything, if you write your notes down if you're doing something, that's a win-win. So therefore, when tax season comes around, you have to, did I give so-and-so this much to charity? Did I do this or that? If you write your notes down, April 15th won't come such a burden next time.
All right, Ernie Burns, thank you so much for your time this morning.
All right.
All right, let's get over to Amber Wheeler with